Sheepy white boy. Oh, this is worth a. Do a 96. Actually, no. Let's see if I can do the 100. What's worse that could happen? I wanted to get there tonight. Let's see if it happens. I just wanted to get my 5 whispers, but I'm a glutton. Let's go.
Okay, so I don't need that. Flash fire.
Where's the shield guy?
39 ounces, yeah, please saying.
Oh, there he is.
Wild bolt.
And it's gone. There we go.
Oh, wild bolt got upgraded. Look at that shit.
Yeah, I don't know if I can get 100 yet until I get my amulet upgraded or my scythe upgraded. I'm doing 96 or 95 with about 5 to 7 minutes remaining. I guess it just kind of depends on what we get here. Try and get as much of this trash all happening at the same time. If you guys are gonna gather up over here, let's gather up over here.
Alright, let's go back to the hideout, I guess. See a whole crap ton of millions. I don't see no billions.
What's that?
Did I see a crap ton of millions? I don't see no billions.
On mine?
Yeah.
Are you blind? They're just happening too fast for your old eyes.
Bruh, I don't even want to hear that. When you were older than me, clearly.
Wow. You're not wrong.
Oh, shit.
I hope most of that trash trains down here. Almost every one of those is a billion. It's just a lot of 1 billion hits, and then there's a bunch of 10, 20, 70 jump out in between. I should have took that off a little bit too early. Put that back on. Come on.
I need to do more dungeons.
I have the Hand of Nas, David. Yeah, I'm in tier 4, Sheepy. What kind of questions you got, brother? I'm just sorry I wasn't paying attention to the chat since it's a 100 pit, my first try doing it that high.
Keep talking to the chat.
I apologize. What kind of Necro are you playing, Sheepy, brother? I'm doing the a Necro with the Hand of Nas, mages, shadow damage. I'm focusing on crit damage that I don't know that everybody else is, and so I just need to get a scythe that has a GA on both crit. I need to get rid of that shield.
Where's Mr. MasterCard?
Scythe that has I want crit on int or GA on crit damage and int. Sorry. Hard to talk and fight at the same time sometimes. I need to put up my build planner. I need to create that. Where's the other shoe guy? Why did he get it back? I didn't think they could get it back. Well, maybe they can. Just gotta focus on keeping them on there. I mean, depending on the boss, I feel like I can do this. This is gonna be a fight. Come on. It's a beefy group right here. Oh, they're all increased health, that's why. I'll show you my build after I get done with this this pit though. I'll go over it with you. There we go. Come on, stop being frozen. I'm also adding in Army of the Dead. Need to get rid of that damage resistant aura. Come on, pull them in. There we go. Versus, and now I would only do Army of the Dead though for a pit push. Yeah, I don't deal with suppressor enough that I want the extra on the high pit pushes. I want to be able to stand in the shit, especially with bosses. And so I use the shadow one for the boost in shadow damage and for the extra 10% DR. Sometimes it hurts me, like this guy's a suppressor, so if he gets that bubble back up, but a lot of times if you can keep them mostly stunned from your tendrils, the suppressor bubble goes away pretty quickly. So I'd rather have the extra 10% DR. My hands is fucking cramping. A lot of button mashing. Oh, where's the next set of... Yeah, pit 80 is like a 2.5, 3 minute pit for me right now. I've got pretty good gear on though. Missing some key pieces though. I did get a amulet that might give me a little bit better damage, but I'm out of masterworking mats, so I was gonna do some dungeons tonight first. But then this was up for 50 or for a 5 whisper, and I was like, you know what, I'll just do it. And then I was like, oh, it auto loaded to 100 because that's my next bigger milestone, so let's just see what happens. Kind of like a heat check, right, in basketball. For those following me on TikTok and Twitch, we got a couple different people. I'm on all major streaming platforms. I'm not doing YouTube right now because it doesn't let me do the music, because I can't separate a VOD track. And I like to play games with music, and I like to watch other people with music. So on Twitch, TikTok, Kick, all on there right now. I'm also, unlike others that seem to be running a blood mist for getting out of stuff, I'd rather just get the extra damage and reap and just try and pay attention to the floor mechanics like I did there, because you get the extra multiplicative damage of, and I'm not perfect with it, don't get me wrong, I get frozen and stuff plenty. 6 minutes for the boss on 100. Let's go. Fucking Blood Bishop.
The worst boss on the planet.
Just gotta try and get your minions to like follow up. That's half the problem with them on a boss. And you definitely want to have a boss with extra things to hit, just because you get more crit. So this might be hard to get him down. We'll see. 50 billion. because I don't have enough lucky hit chance hitting on my cooldowns without the extra enemies and mobs. So if nobody's ever explained that as a Necro, that's one of the reasons you like bosses like Scourge or Spirit Caller. It's because you're trying to get as many lucky hit chances off of the extra enemies. Let's go, come on. Thank you for the follow. Really appreciate that. Much love, guys. Really, really appreciate that, Nilmerg. Is it Nilmerg? Oh shit. Get out of there. And that helps, though. Give me those Jewel Guardians. See how his damage, just all of a sudden his life took a big hit, because all of a sudden I was able to proc a lot more when the Jewel Guardians got spawned. We got this in spades, baby. Let's go. I have no idea where Necro's at. I think Necros are already in the 100 range, I would assume. But there's a bunch of them in the 100. We'll see. I haven't pulled that up yet. I got one to look at now. Let's go. Hell yes. All right, so we're running an Air Perdition, Shroud, Hand of Nas, Blood Moon Breeches, Boots, focusing on armor here, a Scythe, Ring, Mendeln, and an Amulet. Got lots of room to grow if I can get a better Amulet, better bottom on the Mendeln. My Ring is mid. Boots could be better, and definitely need a 2GA or a 2GA Amulet and 2GA Scythe. And glyphs, let's go ahead and bump up Abyssal a little bit. I like that. That worked out well. Yeah, I'm using the Hand of Nas for, and then that's why I have 12. So aspect-wise, if you look at the boots, you get the extra 2 warriors and mages. But the Hand of Nas is then giving me an extra mage for each of the other minions that are sacrificed. I didn't finish it in time. You know what's really shitty is I only